Welcome, everybody, to a special PokeGuardian podcast. We're doing a 2020 Pokemon TCG year in review. I'm Taj here from PokéTaj, and I'm here with Zakariya from PokeGuardian.
Hello, everyone.
So 2019 was a strong final year for Sun and Moon Pokemon TCG, and we said hello to some Sword and Shield themed sets and products. So 2020 for the Pokemon TCG has to be one of our craziest years to date. Organized play has been officially suspended. This year was the year of Charizard by a long margin, a huge surge in popularity with records being broken every time, and there's still yet more to come next year during the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, which has the potential to be just as good, if not better, than this year. So we're going to look back and review this year's highlights and low points from the Pokemon TCG. Amongst many things that happened globally this year during the COVID-19 pandemic, this year was nothing but normal. We'll look back from the beginning of 2020 up to now and discuss each month of the year. So January 2020 saw some major changes to the Pokemon TCG gameplay. First turn, no supporter rule came into play. Essentially, this meant players could no longer use a supporter card in their first turn. That was in addition to what was already introduced earlier of no attacking. So that changed the mentality of how people would approach the game. There was also an introduction of the regulation mark that was officially announced. The regulation mark on the bottom of each card now signifies what year a card was released and what standard format it falls in, making it easier for players to predict when a card potentially could go out of rotation. There's also a further announcement around fairy types no longer being supported in the Sword and Shield era. So fairy type Pokemon wouldn't be released, and the fairy type energy wasn't seen in standard booster packs, though they did still appear in ETBs. Moving on to other stories during January, Game Mania Utrecht ran a giveaway exclusive with Atsushi Nagashima and Kitano Yuji. Signed cards were given out at a midnight release. Now, this was really interesting, wasn't it, Zakariya?
Yeah. I wish I could attend that event, but it was a midnight event, so I couldn't be there. So I had to work essentially. And I think these jumbo cards are very large, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, so anyone who attended this midnight opening, I think the first 75 attendees reserved a special goodie bag and giant signed cards by both individuals, which was this was announced literally last minute as well, I think. It's a few days before the set release. So it was like almost a secret midnight release that people sort of got to know of at a very late date, so you couldn't have pre-predicted it or planned to visit internationally, I suppose, last minute, because it was very, very last minute.
Yeah, which is good because potential outsiders outside of the Netherlands could have attended this event and try to snipe some of these cards, essentially. I think it was like maybe one-ish week before the event happened.
Yeah.
The being revealed. But yeah, it was a very nice event. I think maybe the UK did an event as well, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I can't remember if we did in the UK or not, no.
They held a launch event, if I'm not mistaken. They did.
Yeah,
but not as widely public.
Yep.
As like a big stores now.
Yeah, I think it was more of a press release media event that they ran.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Right, moving on, we had some product news as well. We had the Tag Team Powers collection revealed on PokeGuardian in January. It was finally some of the special art cards we saw in Tag All-Stars being revealed in English language product, which was very interesting to see because we got the Umbreon and Darkrai GX alternate art, as well as the Espeon and Deoxys, and we saw the Eevee full art as well as a very strange edition, which is a Camera GX. No, not Camarant, sorry. I always get this one wrong. Caracosta GX, which was
Yes.
a Pokemon Gym promo originally in Japan. That was also a promo in this box. So quite an interesting box. Had two versions, I believe, with a different oversized versions of either the Umbreon and Darkrai or the Espeon and Deoxys cards. So that was a very interesting product that came out in March, but we obviously had revealed back in January on PokeGuardian. Moving on, Geostore exclusive Pikachu Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX promo was revealed in January as well. This promo came out March the 6th in Japan, and all you had to do was spend 900 yen on Pokemon card game products, and you would get this promo card, which was Sword and Shield promo number 36 in Japan. Very nice sort of painted artwork style of card. Very much reminiscent of the DX Pokemon Dungeon artwork, and a very, very popular card, I think.
Yeah, I think it already is aging very well, not necessarily in price.
Yeah.
Because it's still obtainable for, I think, maybe $30. But yeah, I don't remember it being revealed in January, if I'm really honest. It feels like much more recent.
Yeah.
And the game was released in March. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think this is one of the better promos that is a little bit underrated, in my opinion. But yeah, and coming back to the Tag Team Tag Team Powers collection.
Yeah.
That box was a little bit weird to me because they thrown in a Caracosta GX, like you mentioned, it was a gym promo.
Yeah.
So it was a last minute. Hey, it doesn't fit into a GX box, so just throw it in for good measure, so we can release all the promos that are left. And same with the Regigigas promo. Yeah, it didn't belong in there, if I'm really honest. But I think that box was really nice. Really, really nice. And by the way, the special art, Espeon and Deoxys and Umbreon and Darkrai promos are below $5 or something right now. That's insane.
Yeah, I can't believe how cheap they are. They are like amazing artwork, and I can see those being very collectible in the future. Very nice cards indeed.
Absolutely.
So February saw news on the 3rd of February on PokeGuardian about the Pokemon League Cup promo and playmat that was revealed for Sword and Shield. It essentially showed us the promos that we were expecting for play, which was February's. We got Rillaboom. March was Cinderace. April we had Inteleon, and the League Challenge was a Frostmoth card, and the League Cup was the Quick Ball promo, and the Champions mat was of a Lapras VMAX. Interesting note about this you've got, haven't you, Zakariya?
Yes, I think these were the last ever league promos to be given out before it was suspended.
Yep.
I personally obtained the Inteleon, Cinderace, and Rillaboom promos, and the ones that had the store indeed would get a Frostmoth. But yeah, I think this was the last ever batch of league, the last season before it was fully suspended.
Yep.
And yeah, I wish we had gotten more promos of different sets.
Yep.
But yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah. So unfortunately, due to obviously the global pandemic, everything came to a standstill. But it's interesting to see that obviously we at least did get some Sword and Shield ones early on, and these were the last ones that were ever issued. So that's quite interesting. We also then had the Pokemon Sword and Shield base set 2020 Regional Championships promo card and playmat that were revealed. So the playmat itself, we had featuring one, I think featured Zacian, didn't it? Which
Yeah.
was, I think that one was that the Collinsville Regionals?
No, Malmo.
Malmo, yep. And then Zamazenta was featured on one of the mats as well for regionals. There's also Professor's Research, a reverse holo promo card for the championships as well. And I think these were the last championships that were played as well, from my
Yeah, I think
understanding.
so. I think so.
Yeah. And they took place between February 28th and March the 1st. So that was interesting to see as well. Moving on, we had Snorlax v Sword and Shield Store Jumbo promo card revealed. So in the UK and in Europe, we had something that would be introduced and then follow through for the rest of the year for the Sword and Shield era. We had jumbo card promos with a stamp on them, which I don't think we'd really seen widespread prior to Sword and Shield. We normally have normal size cards with a stamp on them.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing jumbo cards before Sword and Shield with promo stamps for a set. But this was really interesting. We had Snorlax v. We definitely got it in the UK from Game, and it was available throughout Europe as well. Usually it was a spend of around €10 or £10 would qualify you to get this promo. So you just basically go in store and make a purchase. And I remember I spotted this in the window on my local game store and took a picture through the window one night when this is being revealed. But I think in the USA they did get a Snorlax VMAX, and we thought there might have been a pattern that would have evolved from this. But it didn't really follow through too much going forward. But this is quite a nice start to the Sword and Shield era. When we got these promos, we also saw in pre-releases that had taken place the new reverse holo pattern, which was obviously revealed for Sword and Shield, which introduced a new style to the reverse holo. So it was a sort of horizontal line with little V sort of symbols breaking up the boxes with a symbol in there. This is a bit like Marmite, as we would say in the UK. You either love it or you hate it.
Yes.
It is very much. There are people who love this holo pattern, but others who don't. And there's certain color types where the holo pattern actually makes it a lot more difficult to read the card text. And some people have complained about that compared to, for example, the Sun and Moon reverse holo. But it does give an interesting effect, especially when you hold it in certain lights, how the different parts of the holo card reflect. So yeah, it is one of those things. You either love it or you hate it. But that was obviously revealed when we started seeing the reverse holos for the first time in pre-releases. And then we had an announcement for a product that was coming out the same day as Rebel Clash on May the 1st. It was the Sword and Shield figure collection box. Now, this basically gave us what in Japan was Sword and Shield promo number 1, but in English was Sword and Shield promo 20, which was a Pikachu promo featuring all the Galarian starters in the background. And it came with a nice little figure of all the Galarian starters in a nice presentation box. It's a really nice, I love the artwork on this box and the way that they presented it. It came with 4 packs. I think 2 of them were Rebel Clash in that box as well. And the promo, obviously, is a stunning promo.
I agree.
It was definitely one of those. I know you at the time were telling people, get hold of this promo if you can, because it's definitely iconic and very collectible promo indeed.
Yes. And this promo introduced essentially a new era, a new generation. I did not expect this promo to be released outside of Japan or at Asia. And that's something that tradition broke and has been broken a little bit, that many Japanese promos would stay exclusive to Japan. And we are indeed getting more and more products that that would be Japanese exclusive, They just throw it in there in a box, and I think that's awesome. And the product design of this specific box is just on point. The figure is also really good quality. The paint is very nice. Yeah, very, very solid product,
Yeah,
especially for
I was really surprised with the quality of the figure. To be honest, it
yeah,
was like exceptionally good for the price. I mean, the figure alone was probably worth the same price of the box as you're about to mention.
yes, $20. $20 is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely great
Yeah,
value. But I think you're right. This we should have seen this at the time as a sign of things changing, because I got caught out later on in the year about breaking Japanese tradition, and this was the first sign of it, and it should have sort of raised alarms at the time. But I think in
exactly,
hindsight, you look back and you think, okay, yeah, they did show us that they were going to change the mold with this era, and they definitely did going forward. So that was February
exactly.
in a summary. Okay, March saw some interesting products being revealed, and it started off with what we saw as a Pikachu and a Zekrom GX and a Reshiram and Charizard GX League Battle Deck product information that was leaked. So two separate League Battle Decks were leaked, and it was very interesting to see what we were going to get with those, including some amazing staple cards. Now, this seemed to be the start of a trend that Pokemon Company did with the TCG about releasing a lot of playable, super quality cards and products, and putting amazing staple cards in players' hands. Wouldn't you agree, Zakariya?
Yeah, I agree. This was indeed very, very nice year for Pokemon Company International products. Wow, I was shocked when not really shocked, but I was really surprised. Such cards with such playability at the time and even now are released in a League Battle deck. And before that, they I think they released the Ultra Necrozma and the Rayquaza GX box.
Yeah,
The cards itself were not so special, but they included Jirachi from Team Up.
yeah,
And this deck, both I think both released. I think both had Jirachi in there, which was the value is just $24.99. Come on,
yeah,
almost battle ready decks at your hands for that price.
yeah.
It was amazing,
Absolutely. These were
amazing.
super powerful decks for what you were getting, a great value for money. And it just meant that you could buy a product that you could then go to a Pokemon League with and play fairly competitively. But the important thing was you also got the online TCG code card with these, didn't you?
Yeah,
Which gave you the
yes,
full deck online as well. So again, you had a very good core set to start with that you only needed to tweak a little bit to make it super competitive, but it was very competitive as it was. So some very good products. So those were revealed. We also had some other products revealed in Japan. So we had the Sword and Shield starter sets of VMAX starter decks, which were the Charizard VMAX and the Grimmsnarl VMAX, which were revealed. This, I think, was pretty epic because obviously Charizard is super popular, and to have a Charizard VMAX in a starter deck, which retailed at I think it was like 1,500 yen, which equates to about $15,
yeah,
was
come on.
crazy. It also showed how powerful the VMAX cards could be, because I think they were both 330 HP, so
Yeah,
very strong cards, and obviously came with the V's equivalents as well of those cards. So nice product that was revealed, was released in March on March 27th. So that was a very nice product as well. Um, and we later saw that them making their way over to English sets as well. We also saw Legendary Heartbeat Pokemon card information revealed and Amani merchandise line as well. So Legendary Heartbeat was released in July, but we started to see the leaks coming out of products
Yes.
back in March. And I think this excited yourself and myself and everybody else just with the name, didn't it? Legendary Heartbeat.
Yes, amazing product. I immediately, as I saw this dummy pack artwork,
Yeah.
I just rushed to my friend in Japan. Please order it the second it gets available
Yep.
at your Pokemon card gym, because that one is being popular
Yeah.
and will sell out as soon as possible when it's released. Yeah, this one did not at the time we did not know what Legendary Heartbeat exactly contained,
Yep.
but a lot of people already saw, hey, this could be a new Shining Legends esque set, and it was afterwards.
Yep.
So yeah, amazing product, and it set a new type of product for subsets in Japan.
Yeah.
So which is also a very nice addition to the Pokemon Center limited boxes, which you would see in every main set in Japan. Very happy with it.
Yeah, it was a very nice product indeed. And of course, Legendary Heartbeat. Yeah, I started speculating at the time, looking back at the release patterns of Sun and Moon, what Legendary Heartbeat possibly could contain. So that was very good times with that. Trainer's Toolkit. Let's look at English product again. So the Sword and Shield Trainer's Toolkit was revealed, and we had more information about the League Battle Decks, obviously, officially being revealed, and the
Yeah.
artwork was revealed as well. That was on 4th of March. So the toolkit was a very, very interesting product indeed. We got the information about it, and did we get the information at the time that it featured the Dedenne
No,
promo? We didn't, did we?
No, it was later I think in April or something.
Yeah.
At the time, we did not know what it contained. Only what was it?
I think
Only some staple cards.
Yeah.
We didn't even know about the Den GX at the time.
Yeah.
It was later on in the year.
And I think even at the time, I just looked at what this potential of this product was. And I think I ordered 2 at the time because it was really good value, because you had 4 booster packs in there as well of Rebel Clash. And I think it was a $25 product, which I think we would...
No. It didn't contain Rebel Clash. One of each set so far released.
Sorry, that's what it was. Yeah. So yeah, it was a very, very good product, and people started speculating at the time as well. And yeah, it turned out to be a very, very decent product going forward. So we had that news about the battle decks and the toolkits, and we also had the Legends of Galar tins revealed in March as well. So early on in March, we found out that Zacian V and Zamazenta V were both getting a tin called the Legend of Galar's tin, and it was going to be released May the 22nd. Suggested retail price $25. And the interesting thing was, they were exactly the same cards, but with alternate art of what the Zacian V and Zamazenta V we got in Sword and Shield. Now, the important thing is Zacian V is super, super playable. So again, this is another example of a super playable card being made easily available, I suppose.
Amazing.
It was just phenomenal. And we did see a lot of places actually sell the Zacian tin for a lot higher price than the Zamazenta as well, simply because of the fact they knew that the promo was worth a bit more, which was a bit, this is a bit of a trend we've seen with certain theme decks, etc., as well going forward.
Yes.
Where if they're not a national sort of chain store and they're more of a specialist online TCG reseller or a TCG certain local game stores, they were pricing things according to their knowledge of popularity of certain cards, which was a bit of a shame, really. But then again, they were all from a seller's point of view. They were looking at things from what's going to sit on the shelf, what's going to sell, and they unfortunately have to buy an equal amount of both tins because they come in boxes together, 3 of each, for example. So they'd have to compensate for the fact that one's not going to sell and the other will. So it's a balancing game, I suppose, for them as well. But it's a shame to see different pricing scales for certain products that came out throughout this year, and we saw that as a bit of a trend that certain resellers did. But great tins, those were very popular. And I think these were the start of something different because in certain regions you got the larger tag team style tins, I believe.
Yeah, it
And
was.
and I know in the UK we got the smaller traditional size tins with 4 packs in them instead of the 5. So there were different, depending on where you were in the world, you got different tins with either 5 packs or 4 packs, which was interesting as well, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think they sort of they basically looked locally, I think, about what would be popular and based the tins on that. Because I think in the UK we find that the more expensive tins didn't sell so well because there weren't so much of an impulse purchase for parents then, for example, and the smaller tins do sell well, especially in sort of like supermarkets, superstores where parents and where tins are very popular, especially here in the UK. They fall out of that impulse purchase bracket then, so they kept the smaller tins, I think, because of that reason.
Yeah, and mostly, for example, in Europe, the currency makes, and even the distributors, the tins are like 25 euros instead of $25.
Yeah.
So that also compensates out. And indeed, like you just told everyone, this is more of a, for many casual people, this is a one-time purchase for a kid.
Yeah.
One time, $25. Give them that extra pack. It's nothing too much valuable stuff for a Pokemon company to include one pack. But yeah, like you just told everyone, I think if they would include one extra pack and make it 30 euros, for example, in Europe, yeah, that would throw people more off, if I put it there correctly. So yeah, I think it's interesting. Maybe they should make it cheaper here because that's also a thing, but that's how it is.
Yeah, and I think that just goes into a few more complexities as well of, for example, tariffs, etc., that were introduced over the year on trading card products from the USA. So there were that obviously affected things as well. So that's obviously out of the scope of what we talk about on this podcast, but various other economical factors obviously make decisions based upon that as well. So that was March in a nutshell. Okay, so April 2020 saw the Trainer's Toolkit product contents fully revealed, and this is where we actually found out that the Dedenne GX, the SR version, so the alternate art, was going to be in this box, and you didn't just get one copy, but you got 2 copies of it in the Trainer's Toolkit. But also something that really surprised us was we were getting the Uyama alternate art item cards that we'd seen in the Tag All-Star set in Japan. They were also going to be included in this, which a lot of people, including myself and yourself, Zakariya, were very excited about, weren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. At the time, it was not fully confirmed. It was the Dedenne GX special art.
Yeah.
I think it was the next month, closer to the release.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on. It was 80% confirmed, you know?
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. We would be really annoyed if it wasn't being released in that product. And at the time, we also didn't know it was the Uyama ones, but from the product description, it was almost inevitable. It was the Uyama ones. Yeah, what I am a little bit annoyed with is they left out the others, the other ones that weren't included. So I think there were like 4 or 5 Uyama cards missing.
Yeah.
And as of now, we still don't have them.
Yeah. So
yeah, and that's my issue with Tech All Stars. It's another conversation.
yeah.
But yeah, it's almost 14 months since the release.
Yeah.
And we still are missing like 50 cards from that set. The SR cards or better. Where are they?
Exactly. And it's a bit like, to be fair, it's a bit like Ultra Shiny GX and Hidden Fates, how long it took for some of those products.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time they came out in English, a lot of them were already out of standard format and only applicable for expanded. So again, I think we might see some of that with Tag All Stars cards as well going forward.
And this one is even worse because the gap between GX Ultra Shiny and Hidden Fates was maybe like 7-8 months.
Yeah.
And this is more than a year.
Yeah.
And that's, in my opinion, come on, the Pokemon Company, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
Release
exactly.
them in a box. The X and Y Previous Trainer Collection also was, I think, less than 9 months.
Yeah.
But within 12 months. And we got all the promos of that set, and that's it.
Yes.
And now it's like, I don't know if the COVID plays a part. It's a huge mess, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Jirachi GX full art in there and a target specific GX box. It's no problem, but we are 14 months in right now.
Yeah.
We still don't have them. Sun and Moon is over for a long time now. Please release them all. And I really hope we get the gold tag team DX cards, because we still miss them.
Yeah, we've not had a best of Sun and Moon, have we? And
No.
that would be an ideal place to put those gold tag team cards in, I think.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at other news in April, we had the True Steel Premium Collection that was revealed. Had 2 promo cards of Zacian and Zamazenta that were brought over from what we had in a special tin, I think, in Japan, wasn't it? Featuring SP1. Yeah, these cards, I remember opening it on my channel. We had a few, it is a promo pack with, I think, about 7 or 8 different cards and featuring these 2 cards as well. And they made their way into the English set in the True Steel Premium Collection, which also had pin badges and sculpted figures of Zacian and Zamazenta in, as well as booster packs. So that was revealed back in April, and I think it got a release in June in North America, but it got delayed until August for Europe. And I think this was one of the first products, or one of the products that was affected over this year with release delays in certain parts of the world, including Europe, because of the pandemic taking effect on release schedules, which definitely hit this one, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the delay, but I think it was an August 14 global release.
Yeah.
I think it initially was listed for June.
Yeah.
But I think it got delayed worldwide, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a worldwide delay. Okay.
It could be. I see on the Pokemon.com site right now, the US version, August 14, 2020. So yeah.
So yeah, it probably came out globally at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was significantly delayed from what was originally thought of when it was going to come out.
Exactly. Yes.
Moving on, we had Rebel Clash and we had Dragapult Rebel Clash store promo that was revealed. So this is a regular size Dragapult, and we had it from certain stores in Europe, in the Netherlands and Belgium. I think it was Game Mania, which featured this.
Yeah.
And we had Pro Shop stores in other European countries. Austria and Germany had Siren Games, and Game It Spellwaren in Germany.
Italia.
And I think we got Pickwick Toys in France, and in the UK, we did get this in certain WH Smith stores as well. at a later date. But a lot of Rebel Clash got delayed in the UK because of lockdown. We were in a lockdown at the time, so we didn't physically see a lot of the promos until later on, which was we'll go into the jumbos and talk about that at a later date. But yeah, talking about jumbos, we had Snorlax VMAX Store Jumbo promo card and a free jumbo binder that was revealed as well. So that was at the end of April. We saw this on PokeGuardian. Basically, it was GameStop in the North America, I think. If you spend $25, you would get the jumbo Snorlax and a folder. This is the first time we actually saw a folder specifically for jumbo cards as well, and that was being given out with this. So then you can store your jumbo oversized cards in a folder for once, rather than them lying around. So that was a very interesting product, and we got more information about that from our friend over in America, and I think you could actually buy the binder for $9.99 on its own as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, something like that. Indeed, yeah, very cool.
Yeah, absolutely, very nice product. And then we had Ishihara GX promo card PSA 10 sold for $50,000. Now, at the time, we were like, this is crazy, isn't it? How much that card's gone for. Looking back now, that was probably a bargain, to be fair, considering what's happened to prices. But yeah, it was. Well, you covered the story of this card back in April 2019, didn't you? About the background of what this card was and how it originated. So basically, it was, I think it was around Ichihara's birthday, was it?
Yeah, it was meant for him for his birthday.
Yeah.
I think he was like 60 years. Yeah, 66 his birthday. And in Japan, that means, I think that it has a significant meaning. I'm not sure in culture, Japanese culture. And this one is just a PSA 10 indeed.
Yep.
And I think that the reveal last year was even more special because, a new card revealed that was given out years before.
Yep.
Amazing. And there are more of these specific cards out there. And there's one other news topic we'll discuss.
Yep.
But there are other Ishihara cards out there in a similar style. Not the GX card. I think one tag team one surfaced, but it was maybe a vague picture.
Yeah.
So there are more out there.
Yes.
And I think this is one. We don't know how many there are.
Yeah.
There are told 30 or 60 estimate, but that's why it's so rare. You don't see thousands of these.
Yeah, exactly.
Laying around. Yeah,
and they were specifically made for his birthday celebration. So very, very, very limited availability out there. Moving on, we had the number 2 trainer trophy card from 1997, which went for over $84,000. So another very important Pokemon card sale, which was quite significant, at the time, because it just showed you what was happening with the price of Pokemon cards, I suppose, and it was an interesting auction, this one. Very nice card indeed. It was is encased in a presentation plaque, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah, it's called. It's essentially its trophy holder.
Yeah.
Something like that, indeed. Yeah. With even I think the date on it.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. The tournament, specific tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, 1997, November 8th or something.
So yeah.
Yeah, November 8th, 1997. Very cool. Very, very cool. And highly limited.
Yes, absolutely. So again, Very, very interesting auction that was. $84,000, which was, I think it was about 9 million yen at the time. It sold for on
Yes.
Yahoo Japan auction site. So that was April in a nutshell. May 2020 saw the primary selection revealed for the second Pokemon card game Illustration Grand Prix. The first one that was held in the previous year resulted in Gardevoir being selected as the promo card, which was then distributed out in Pokemon centers. This shortlist basically gave us the 50 potential winners of the illustration, and we both agree that any of these illustrations could have potentially have won this. They were stunning artworks, weren't they?
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. My favorite was. Let me check again. It's so amazing. Many Charizards,
Yeah.
Genesect. I think it was. Which one was my favorite? I don't know anymore. Yeah, there was last year. There was a Mewtwo,
Yes.
and that one was truly amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just stunned why it isn't a artist at Creatures Incorporated, because you just told me, every entry could have won equally, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Stunning artworks.
Stunning,
And
stunning.
I love the colors of Melodic, and I love some of the artworks that they did here. They're basically, you could have picked from one of 8 Pokemon that the Pokemon company had selected
Yeah,
and designed artwork around that particular Pokemon. And they obviously shortlisted these last 50 before deciding which one would be selected to be then produced and distributed at Pokemon centers, which we'll talk about later about the winner. But
yeah,
we'll move on to the next bit of news, which was Pokemon Battle Academy product. Now, this product I had I'd seen at the London Toy Fair back in January. I did a vlog on my YouTube channel of me visiting it, but unfortunately, I was not allowed to record. They had an embargo on me recording in their booth and this particular product itself. So I knew it was coming, and I did a description of it, and it didn't have a name at the time. But once we started getting leaked information, I knew exactly that it was going to be this product here. It's based on the Japanese family Pokemon card game set that was released I think it was released in the previous year in 2019.
yeah. I did.
Yeah, again, I did a video on that particular one, and you had the 3 decks in there. But this particular product came out like a board game. Essentially, you got a solid board game style mat for playmat, and then 3 decks that came with it. And it gave you clear instructions, like this is a beginner's set for you to sit down, kids, parents, people who've never played the game before, to sit down and just start playing the Pokemon TCG. So I thought this is a fantastic beginner's product, because it just introduced Pokemon TCG as a board game, which a lot of families
Yeah,
are familiar with the format of. And it's just like a tabletop session you can sit down at your dining table and play with. Whereas with themed decks, people still might be a bit apprehensive picking up. This was a lot
yeah.
more based upon a total beginner, which you can then use and develop as you went on, and mix the decks up as well going forward. But yeah, really, really interesting product that was scheduled to come out end of July.
And this box, if I'm not mistaken, the decks are numbered just like trainer kits,
Yes.
and that's I think that's why we didn't saw any trainer kits released. And I hope they don't release the trainer kits anymore
Yeah.
and release more battle academies, because indeed this product is, in my opinion, a very nice product. I don't think it's a board game.
Yeah,
because
it's not a board
essentially,
game, but I
no.
think the whole idea is it
Yes, percent is
potentially
a board game.
would you'd find it on the shelf where you'd find board
Yeah,
games in a shop.
exactly. It still is. I'm a little bit annoyed why they reused the family board game cards in there, because it was already released in Hidden Fates.
Yes.
I got a little double feeling. Why didn't just release the Battle Academy around the same time as the Japanese family card game box? But yeah, I don't know if it did well during holidays, but I think this one could have been quite well during holiday sales
Yeah,
last the autumn of 2020.
yeah,
Amazing product. I don't have some more to add. I do hope they release another.
yep,
But yeah, we'll just look at Japan. Will they release more vanilla style of cards?
yeah,
Which I think they will.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bother opening one of these products because obviously it is based out very starter type products in English. I obviously opened the Japanese one, but you're right, they were numbered. The cards were numbered for you to play the deck in a certain order.
Yes.
So when you played your first turn, you would pull certain cards and it would help you set up. So yeah, very interesting product. Great for beginners. We had a Detective Pikachu promo come out in Japan a year after its release, the movie. It was being televised, from our understanding, in Japan on terrestrial TV. So they did a promo to sort of reinvigorate Detective Pikachu. So they introduced promo card 99, which is a Pokemon Center promo card of Detective Pikachu. And it was available if you purchase 5 packs of the Detective Pikachu set, or you get 4 promos if you bought the booster box, which was a 20-pack booster box,
Yeah.
a limited size set. Very easy to complete that set, I remember. I bought a booster box of it, and I think you were guaranteed every card in that set, multiples of certain GXs, and you were guaranteed one detective, I forget his name now.
Yoshida.
That's
Something.
it, yeah. Detective Yoshida's full art card, which I still think is underrated because it's not being released outside of Japan. So
Yes.
it's a
Japan
very cheap
exclusive.
card to buy. So a bit of a hint for you guys. And it's of a real life person. So yeah, it's one of those very rare supporter cards. Me being a full art supporter collector, it's a very interesting card for me, and I think it's a bit underrated. But yeah, so this promo was revealed, and that came out May 22nd onwards in Japan. Then we had S3 Infinity Zone Eternatus Challenge campaign. Essentially, if you pre-ordered Infinity Zone, you would get a cardboard special storage box and a promo pack. Now, this is a purple promo pack, and you could get 1 of 5 cards in there. So I think we had the Hooper card in there, Hollow,
Yeah.
Galarian, Obstagoon. We had Eternatus V, an Eternatus VMAX, as well as a Stamped Darkness Mirrorfoil Energy card as well. All these cards had the set stamp on it. First time we'd seen this for a long time. Usually in Japan, when a new set comes out, you would get a set promo, which I really think they should do as box toppers, my personal opinion. But they hand them out when you purchase boxes from official Pokemon resellers and the Pokemon Center. But this time you got these sealed promos. So you had a 1 in 5 chance, essentially, of getting the cards you wanted. And I think you also got a coin with it as well. I'm not too sure.
No,
I don't think you did. No,
so.
I think you just got
No.
the promo pack and the cardboard
Yeah.
storage box. That's right. So yeah, so these were really interesting. A very nice set of if you can get all 5 as well. And it was interesting that they did it this way. Personally,
Yeah, a very amazing value for what you
yeah,
get, and I think we got the Eternatus VMAX Premium Collection,
yeah,
but we'll discuss that later on.
yeah. Yeah, where we got these alternate art promos. So yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, these were alternate art, by the way. So you had the Eternatus V and the VMAX in the set itself, but
Yes.
these were alternate arts of those particular cards. So it's the only way you could get this particular artwork. So that was May. So June was a great month. We had the V Starter deck set revealed in Japan. Some interesting cards were revealed with different artwork and some new cards, but we saw the introduction of Pikachu V in these starter decks, Mew V, Lucario V, so quite a few interesting V cards, which weren't competitive as such, but were fan favorites being introduced into the different type of color decks. And I think as these sets are designed to be, they're a great starter deck for new people into the game who might be familiar with certain Pokemon and would love to play with them. So I think it was targeted just right. What did you think about it, Zakariya?
Yes, earlier this year, a sell sheet was leaked, essentially.
Yeah.
Told the GX starter decks that released, I think, 2 years or the year before, that were very, very successful. I think one of the most successful products of the Pokemon Japan products, and yeah, that they would come back. And yeah, I think this is an amazing for the price, like we just told, amazing products. These decks are. I think it affected the Pokemon Company International. We'll discuss that later on.
Yeah.
But man, come on, for like $5, you will get a full 60 card deck, guaranteed V card.
Yep.
If we discussed on our last podcast with Julian from OKJ Love, if you buy 2 or 3 decks from the same deck, you have a very, very consistent deck. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Truly amazing product. And I hope they will bring it out each year.
And you think, yeah, exactly. And you think of some of the supporter cards and item cards you were getting in these as well, staples for most decks, as well as some unique artwork as well. I know that there was a So-So Mareep in here that I was really interested in getting hold of. And we saw an Ampharos as well. That was a unique artwork. So yeah, some really nice cards, some great basics of V cards, and I think it was a great product. And as you said, the GX starter decks 2 years earlier in 2018 actually caused a great Japanese card drought because of the surge in popularity of the game and collect the cards in Japan back in 2018 when the GX starter decks came out. So yeah, Pokemon knew they were onto a really popular product with this, and
Yes.
it would have been silly not to introduce a V version of the starter deck. So yeah.
And I almost forgot. Later on in that year, they even promoted this product at the Denny's restaurants.
Yep.
You could literally go into a Denny's restaurant in Japan. You could buy, I think, 1 or 2 V-Star deck cards, and you will get some free promotional material as well.
So yeah.
Just imagine they targeted the. I think they still do. They targeted the casual audience to lure in new players, and just see how far they went, even at the restaurants, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
And again, at 500 yen, $5, it's a fantastic impulse purchase.
Exactly.
You go into a restaurant, you got a little kid with you, and they're like, "Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's a deck."
Who cares if it gets damaged or
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So that's very, very nice product indeed. Right then, we had a major discovery on the 4th of June. The Doug Ferguson GX was spotted. So very similar to the Ishihara GX card. The artwork was very similar vein, wasn't it?
Yes.
We had a card for the senior vice president of product development at the Pokemon Company International. Yeah, very, very interesting card. You've probably got more to say about this than I have, but
Yes, it was on his portfolio website when he left the Pokemon Company International. Like just told me, the very same artist as Ishihara GX.
yep.
And wow, I was truly, truly amazed when this was discovered. Just randomly on his on his portfolio, I think it got taken down, or he took it down.
Yeah.
I think, but he essentially confirmed it. Someone at E4 Forums reached out to him, and he said it was one of his gift cards.
Yeah.
It was like an appreciation going away gift for his career at that company. And man, just wow.
And this
I
wasn't
think
a regular size card, though, was it? This was a jumbo, from my
I think
understanding.
jumbo. Yes. But it's still, I don't think it publicly sold.
No.
I don't think, no.
Yeah.
So just imagine how many cards there are out there that have not seen the internet daylight yet.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. And that's why I was truly amazed. We've got Ishihara GX with more Ishihara cards out there. I think one is Tag Team GX card, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And Doug Ferguson GX. Maybe there's a Masuda card. You don't know. For all we know. So I just hope that we will see more cards like this. And I hope they won't be lost. We want to preserve this kind of images.
Absolutely.
Please, 2021, please bring forth many of these cards, please.
Absolutely. It'd be amazing to see, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, so we also had a very interesting interview you did with a very good friend of PokeGuardian, someone who refers to PokeGuardian a lot on his YouTube videos and uses news from this site, Ross Gilbert from PTCG Radio. Fantastic channel. I've been watching him for years. A very, very important channel for people who play the game, collect cards as well, and just want a bit of history about the Pokemon trading card game as well. Very knowledgeable individual. He also commentates at tournaments as well, doesn't he? I've seen him in commentary work as well, officially for the Pokemon Company. So it's a great interview. I'd recommend you go back and read that. He reached a major milestone on his channel as well this year, didn't he?
He did. He grew a lot this year.
Yeah.
50,000 subscribers. And
yeah, absolutely huge.
Yeah, yes, for him. And I think a couple years ago he was below 10,000 subscribers.
Yep.
So very nice to see. I congratulate him on the 60,000 subscribers recently. So very cool interview indeed.
Yeah.
You can read more on his history and background of who Ross is outside of his channel. Amazing guy.
Yeah.
Amazing channel, like you just told me.
And he's genuinely one of the nicest people in the community as well. Very nice guy. I highly recommend if you want to get into the card game, check his channel out. The guy gave up his full-time job to do this, his YouTube channel as a full-time job. He still does his teaching job part-time, but he focuses on his YouTube channel. He's very passionate about it. So do go and check him out. Very, very important part of our community.
Yes, I'm happy to call him my friend. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice guy. Okay, we had a very, very exclusive promo revealed, which required people to do quite a bit of work to get. It was a Gary-Kun Pokemon card of Zarude V promo. And I know somebody who owns one of these. So essentially this promo card was the same artwork of Zarude V as you'd get in the set, which I think was in Legendary Heartbeat, wasn't it? But it had the Gary promo stamp on it, didn't it? A gold stamp of the logo. And this thing was... let me explain to you. It was a bit of a lottery of how you got this. So you'd have to buy a box of ice popsicles.
Yes.
You'd have to eat your popsicle and see if that popsicle had this special winning symbol basically embossed on it, burnt into it. And if it was, you would send that stick away to the company and they would then send you this promo with a letter congratulating you and sending you the promo. So, not easy to get, required you to have to go and do a bit of work. to go and buy
Yes.
boxes. And I mean, I think you had someone who'd opened 41 boxes. You'd mentioned a tweet
Yeah, he
before
got
they
his
before they found the stick. So just
yeah,
yeah,
he got his sugar rush for sure.
so it just goes to show you how committed you had to be to get this if you were desperate for it. And I know you invested in one of these, and the value of this card suddenly, I think, skyrocketed at one point, didn't it?
Yes,
And it's a very pretty value, and it's one of these cards that I think it's extremely limited, very hard to obtain, and it's going to mature quite well in the long term as a promo.
I
But
think it doubled
yeah,
since summer. I think it was like 18,000 yen when
yep,
it released, and I think it right now around maybe 30,000 yen or some even more. I don't know anymore. But in there, the campaign ended a long time ago.
yeah.
I'm a little bit annoyed why it wasn't an alternate artwork.
Yeah, I think that's why I wasn't really
Yeah.
attracted to this card in that because of that, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Because for me it was exactly the same artwork. It just had the stamp on it.
Yes.
Um but yeah, very I think it's a nice card to have.
The stamp
Um
is very nice in
yeah.
person.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can imagine because it's a nice gold stamp, isn't it? Which
Exactly.
is
Yes.
quite a reflective gold pattern on that. So very nice promo. So that was obviously revealed. We had the Eternatus VMAX Premium Collection revealed as well. 20th of June, that article was, and that was due to be released September the 4th. But basically, what this did was it introduced to us the the alternate art um, VMAX card that we'd seen in the promo packs that we mentioned back in the previous month. And it
Yes.
also included the Eternatus V full art card. So that was omitted from Darkness Ablaze and put into this set. And it came with a jumbo card in that set as well, and a nice pin badge of Eternatus. So very nice set. I'm a big fan of Eternatus. I like to collect every Eternatus card. So this was a nice product for me. Yeah, great product. I think there was a slight difference between the European release and the North American release.
Yeah.
We got slightly less packs and we didn't get the coin, which was an oversized coin as well. It's bigger than a normal size coin that you get. But yeah, very, very nice product of the main sort of nemesis character in this era.
And I'm still annoyed why they left out the coin. Why?
Yeah, I just don't get that because I know they leave out some of the figures sometimes because of
Yeah.
European standards for toys.
Yeah. Regulations.
Yeah, but the coin was just it's a very strange decision, wasn't it, to leave that out?
I wish we would know what happened.
Yeah,
Maybe a production issue, but I really don't know. I think it was really cool in there.
yeah,
There was no reason to leave it out, in
yeah,
my opinion. But yeah, this your different regions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this is part of that trend we were talking about earlier, where different size tins came out
Yes.
in different regions. Again, different products. We've had this in the past, like I said, with figure collection boxes, but it was a bit strange to have
Exactly.
this with a box that didn't contain a figure in. So yeah, that was revealed in June. We also had on the same day the V Power tins revealed. Again, these were released in two different formats. We had them in the larger tins that were introduced in the tag team era for North America and certain regions, and then in the UK and Europe we had the smaller
Yes.
standard size octagonal tins. But each one came with a Pikachu promo, an Eevee promo, or an Eternatus promo. Again, those Pikachu and the Eevees we'd seen in the Japanese starter decks, and the Eternatus was obviously the alternate art that we'd seen in the Japanese promos. So that's where the Eternatus card came in. So yeah, very nice products. Again, I think each tin catered for fans of different Pokemon very nicely. You had the Pikachu fans
Yeah.
catered for, the Eevee fans catered for, and then obviously the legendary Eternatus in there as well. So yeah, nice products. And I can't remember what the pack selection in them were, but they were fairly decent from what I can remember. I remember I
Yeah.
didn't pull much from the tins, but
I think they left out XY or something. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
yeah, I can't
Yeah.
really. I think they did. I think these were probably one of the first few tins where they didn't have an XY product in. But I think they. I'm not sure whether the Zacian and Zamazenta tins had. I think no, Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm pretty sure still did have evolutions in.
I think it did. I think it
Yeah,
did.
I think it still
So
had
yeah.
evolutions in. I think you're right. This is probably the first one where they omitted XY. I think yeah. So that was quite interesting. That was June for you.
No, please. We also almost forgot one.
Oh yes.
The I think it was one day after the Doc Ferguson GX.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trainer's Toolkit.
No. Even not Train's Toolkit. By the way, Train's Toolkit also indeed was fully revealed at
Yes.
June, which confirmed the special art the Denny GX,
Yep.
which everyone anticipated. However, both orders was also in this set non-hollow, but it was at the and still is a very a simple card, and it was a huge surprise for everyone because that card was, I think, maybe $10 or $15. I don't know anymore. It was expensive at
Yeah.
the time,
It was very much so.
and you could get it in a product that was below, I think, $25
Yep.
retail. Amazing product, truly. And like I just told you earlier, the best product of the year goes to the Trainer's Toolkit. And if I'm not mistaken, I have heard that another one would potentially release Trainer's Toolkit 2.
I think
I
so. I
haven't.
think there's recently been a product description which
Yeah,
suggests
I haven't seen it at Justiperus,
yeah,
but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Sorry, yeah, there was one other bit of news which I've missed on this. Lost Japanese promo card
yeah,
was what you were talking about, wasn't it?
correct.
The promo card 27 from Black and White, the Pokemon Catcher promo card was discovered. So you can tell us a bit more about this particular card.
Yes. Okay. Now we already had the Doc Ferguson GX
Yeah.
the day before, which was amazing, and our friend from PokeWiki.de from Germany, Grollencat 951, which is a little bit he's a little bit familiar with databases, and he likes to be involved in databases. He discovered a lost Japanese black and white promo that day, and that card was missing for 9 years. And it was originally meant for the 2011 World Championships qualifier prizes. And a lot of these cards were already revealed, but this one was still a mystery. The missing piece of the puzzle,
Yeah.
And many people thought it was a very special, never seen before artwork of maybe trophy card,
Yeah.
But it was lost catcher. No new artwork, just a
It was
stamp
just a
on there.
standard lost catcher, wasn't it, with a promo
Yeah,
stamp on it for the World
yes,
Championships. So
very anti-climax
yeah,
reveal. But yeah, it confirmed that promo that was missing, black and white. It's 9 years already.
yeah,
It's
wow,
amazing. We don't know if any of these copies or the whole line of the promo, if they exist. They
yep,
only exist digitally on the Pokemon card Japanese database. But it's probably been destroyed or something like that. When why this was never released, because in Japan there was at the time in 2011 there was a earthquake. and which placed Tohoku. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, there was an earthquake there where the release was happening. You just cancelled it, and these promos were never given out, which is a shame. But I fully understand it because yeah, there's nothing to win, if you
Yeah.
can't play. But yeah, I think that this month was a very, very special month because of these two cards that are being preserved right now on the internet. Amazing news, at
Yeah,
least to me.
absolutely. So
Yeah,
that was June in a nutshell. July was an interesting month with the new Charizard VMAX HR promo revealed. It was revealed that they'd be limited to only 600 cards. And obviously, that was interesting because the previous year, the Mewtwo HR, which was revealed, was only 300 copies. I think, though, with this, half of them were to be done in store and half were to be played at home, I believe. Was that
yeah,
the case?
yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
So, because of obviously the situation with the pandemic, there were only certain play stores holding in limited number how many people could play in store. So they allowed people to do it at home challenge as well, where you'd play against three other people, so four of you, and then you'd have to submit, I think, online how the results went of your at home battle. So basically, there were 600 of these HR Charizard promos. Which would call Rainbow Rare in English, and there were 2,400 of the full art Charizard V SR cards, which were introduced as well. Now, as usual, we saw these and we thought, right, okay. And I think there was actually the gym trainer as well, wasn't there? That
Yeah,
was a gym trainer promo card that was handed out just for participating. If you finished in the top four, you got the SR card, and if you won the tournament, you got the HR card. It's from my understanding. That's how usually these tournaments play out.
y-
They used essentially the way to enter these tournaments is for you to, I think, buy a set number of legendary heartbeat packs, and you would then have to build a deck from those packs. I think it was 10 packs you buy,
yeah,
which was 70 cards, and legendary heartbeat was actually mapped in a certain way. So if you had a VMAX of a card, you would have the V in the same pack as well, in order for you to be able to play that in this tournament. So it's mapped to
yes,
help you play. This is pretty much the Japanese equivalent of a pre-release tournament. It's the only time they do it, once a year, and you basically use those sets to then build a deck from 10 packs and play in a mini tournament essentially in order to win these cards. Very sought after cards. Previous battle tournament cards have gone for ridiculous money because how limited they are. One of the previous ones was obviously Masked Royale, which is something that I very, 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 very much regret not buying when I possibly had an opportunity to, because that card is ridiculous money now. And we obviously had the HR Mewtwo GX as well, didn't we? As one of the previous
yes.
ones,
Zekrom
and
too.
Zekrom as well, wasn't there? So yeah, some interesting cards in the Sun and Moon era in this format. So we didn't expect to see these cards in English, but we obviously did, and we'll go on to that a bit later on. But that was a very interesting tournament reveal. So those were revealed. We then had the PSA 10 number one trainer trophy card, which is a super secret battle Mewtwo, sold for $90,000. So this card, very, very nice looking card. It was a PSA 10. It had the stamp on it, obviously saying super secret battle. And it was almost like a shadow hollow foil of a Mewtwo on it, wasn't there?
Yeah, no, this card is truly one of the most rarest cards among this hobby.
Yeah,
It's literally in the same batch of, you have an illustrator, you have tropical mega battle, you have super secret battle. It's just among those cards. And the silhouette and the Mewtwo silhouette on there. It's just amazing. But the price right now for at the time $90,000, a number one version as well. So amazing price for what it is today. At the time, indeed, it was I think record breaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on, it's 20 years old right now, plus 20 years.
Yeah.
There aren't much out there. And I think the year before there was one stolen as well. Yeah, that's a shame. One of among the rarest cards in this hobby.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's
amazing.
from August 1999, this card. So yeah, extremely rare card. Again, it was just showing you a trend of how super rare cards were going.
Also, a PSA9, in the same auction lot, a PSA9.
Yep.
Trophy Pokemon Parent-Child Mega Battle Kangaskhan sold for $37,000 in the same lot, which at the time is a bargain. If you may, it's also one of the rarest cards out there. Wow. These cards, especially graded, in a mint 9 or 10, come on. If they would sell this card right now, I don't know. It probably, I think, an illustrator this month privately sold for $900,000. But that was a private trade, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the full story. Imagine what these two promo cards are worth right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
if it would be sold, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. If people are willing to sell it, that is now. So it's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we also had a reveal of something very strange and something very new. The Pokemon trading card game Raid Battle was announced. Now, we anticipate that this was probably designed to be something that would have been played as a new way in store, but because of the pandemic, it was revealed online for you to print off and play at home. And it featured Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon that was crazy high HP. For example, I think the Pikachu VMAX was there are 3 different versions. There's different star ratings up to 2,800 HP, and you had a Dreadnought VMAX with 3,000 HP. Obviously designed for several people to play together to try and bring down. There's certain mechanics around it. I really didn't get into it much, but I think it was designed for up to 4 people to play together to try and bring down this Gigantamax, Dynamax Pokemon. So it's designed to simulate raid battles as you would have in the Sword or Shield game. Very interesting concept. Again, it was a print at home, and I think it was designed, and I think later on there were actually physical packs sent out to local game stores.
Not necessarily game stores. It was at Cerebi. The owner of Cerebi, Joe Merrick, received one.
That's right, actually, yep.
I don't think it was game stores. I think it was certain people indeed that were partnered with the Pokemon Company International.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember certain individuals getting it and physical copies of this actual game. So that was quite interesting. We also had the winner revealed of the second Pokemon card game Illustration Grand Prix. So we talked about this earlier when the shortlist of 50 were revealed. And the winner was obviously the Charizard, which was a fantastic artwork. The winner's name was Jiru, I think, wasn't it? Jiru, yeah. Fantastic artwork of a Charizard going into battle. Really, really gorgeous artwork. And there were some other awards as well. So you had the 2D Illustration Excellence Award, which went to a Wishy-Washy. There's a 3D Illustration Excellence Award for Genesect, and then there were 5 people who won the Judges Awards as well. But obviously, the Grand Prix winner itself was a Charizard, which meant that that would be mass produced, printed, and handed out free at the Pokemon Center, which we'll talk about later on about how that distribution went, and the value of this card as well. I'm sure we'll cover that in a few months later on. But looking at July, the other bit of news we had was a 7-net limited set Sword and Shield, Okoya Forest, Celebi, and Zarude box was revealed. So there's a promo card, which was promo 105, which was a Camarant with a Pikachu in its mouth. Very interesting artwork, and the Pikachu does not look very happy. Came with a shiny Celebi coin as well, in the sort of pink shiny Celebi color, and a wonderful storage box, which was sort of like a jungle themed storage box as well, which is obviously reminiscent of the movie. So these were very limited availability. I think they were sold at 7-net web shop only. When you
Yes.
I think you had to purchase an advance ticket to watch the movie.
No, it was included in this box.
Oh, right, that's right. You bought this box and it had the ticket in,
Yes.
in the box, and it was approximately 4,000 yen, I think, with the ticket. And 3,950 yen for the version with the adult ticket, 3,350 yen for the version with the children's movie ticket. So so that came out in August, but it was revealed in July. So that was our July 2020. August was a very busy month on PokeGuardian, and we had a new alternate artwork of Indeedee V confirmed. It was confirmed for the Taiwanese and Hong Kong set Promise Powers, and it showed Indeedee in a very, let's just say, a very firm pose compared to what we're used to. This particular card was later revealed to be a championship promo in Japanese, but this, I think this is the first time for a set card we'd seen in Taiwanese or Hong Kong that we'd not seen the artwork for in a previous release anywhere. So it's quite an interesting.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's very interesting to see this. So exclusive to Taiwanese and Hong Kong artwork. So very nice indeed. We did see Indeedee come back in Shiny Star V, but it was the normal artwork. So it wasn't this artwork, which we sort of possibly predicted might have been. So that was a nice reveal for that. Very interesting auction sale happened in August as well, didn't it? There's a Pokemon card game 20th anniversary deck box, which I know you're very excited about this, weren't you, Zakariya?
Yeah, I am. 20th anniversary. No, it's always 5 years ago,
Yep.
A real leather deck box. So, also a thing I want to discuss. Please bring out more luxury goods like this. Why? Why in Japan people will pay for this kind of premium product?
Yep.
And I would really appreciate more leather products. I think the last one they did was the Shibuya campaign, in which they released leather deck box and a dice case, something like that.
Yeah.
And these sold out very, very quickly, and I would really appreciate it. But coming back to this auction, I think this was only given away to artists at the time and celebrities.
Yep.
And I think many of them were being sold privately, which I can understand. And I think this one was the only one and first one that was being auctioned off. And look at the price.
Yeah.
I think this is truly the most expensive product. That's not a non-card, that's sold. And this is Japan, Japanese are very passionate about these kind of products. they will buy it.
Yeah, and as you say, it was exclusively to celebrities and certain individuals. It was a promotional item that's produced
Yes.
to be given out in limited numbers, and this was a very well preserved um, example of it, wasn't it? The one that got
Yeah,
auctioned.
exactly.
As you say, it was over 11,000 US dollars. It's over £1 million. Um, Great. It was pristine, pretty much. The box was immaculate. That it came in, and obviously the items inside were immaculate
Yeah.
as well. So very desirable for a collector to get hold of this in such a good quality condition. So that was very, very interesting. And I remember at the time you were very excited about this. So yeah, very nice product, um,
Yes.
indeed. Also in August, Zakariya, you interviewed Jake and Rafi, didn't you?
Yes, from the Pokemon channel Pokenomics with Jake and Rafi.
Yep.
And yeah, these two guys, they are very interesting because they right now, as of now, they have interviewed many key persons in the Pokemon community, and I highly recommend checking them out. And they, in my opinion, they talk some sense in this how do you say it? This upcoming trend of Pokemon financial channels and,
Yep.
and investing channels, and these people are, they know what they are talking about somewhat. Of course, just an opinion, but they analyze what they are having a deeper look into the market, and they have a little bit more insight of Pokemon cards. And yeah, they are, I think, growing right now. And again, amazing duo.
Yep.
And I highly recommend checking out their interviews with some of the other collectors in this hobby. And yes, good financial channel in my opinion. Of course, again, this is their opinion, what they just talking about. So they are not the Bible.
Yep.
But I highly recommend checking them out. I truly recommend this channel. I really enjoy watching them as well, and I really hope, yeah, like I just told you, in this time of this hobby is rising a lot, also with the finance channels, and this channel is very consistent with what they do and knowledgeable.
Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. And it with the surge in popularity around
Yeah.
Pokemon cards and especially investing in them, it's definitely a channel to go and check out, and it's definitely worth reading the interview that Zakariya did with the guys. So that was
Yes.
very, very interesting. Moving on, we had the Pokemon Center Singapore exclusive. They had a Pikachu with Celebi poncho and a Lapras poncho playmat, and they had deck sleeves to match that as well. Um, we know how much people love Pikachu in ponchos, don't we? It's always very popular, especially in Japan,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Japanese promo cards in the past. So yeah, this came out August 7th. You could only buy it, from my understanding, from the Pokemon Center in Singapore.
Singapore. Yeah.
So yeah, that was obviously very, very limited, very exclusive to that particular store. And they had some other promos as well. I think it was their first year anniversary, wasn't it, for the store?
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was to commemorate the first year anniversary. They had clear water bottles as well. They had a flip deck storage case, and some slippers as well as a clear
Yeah.
folder. The A4 clear folders are quite a thing that you see regularly in Pokemon centers in Japan, as well. So yeah, quite nice products.
What missed was a promo card to finish it all off,
Yeah, that would
because
have.
the promo card, the sleeves, indeed the deck box.
Yeah.
Oh, I truly hoped for a promo card in the Poncho Pikachu, because Celebi.
Well, I was really disappointed as well because
Yeah.
we never got a promo card at the pop-up Pokemon Center in London either. It seems to be they don't
Yeah.
seem to want to do promo cards for Pokemon centers outside of Japan. Um,
Exactly.
it seems to be a Japanese exclusive thing at the moment. We know how Japanese exclusive things have changed this year.
Yeah.
So let's hope that going forward that they do introduce Pokemon Center promo cards outside of Japan as well. But yeah, very nice products that were Singapore exclusive. Moving on, we had Eternatus V Darkness Ablaze oversized promo cards revealed. So I think again I found an image of this and shared it with you guys on the PokeGuardian site from my local game store. My friends over there were very good at sharing this with us. But yeah, we also had, when this promo came out, they were giving out the Toxtricity V in the UK as well, which was the Rebel Clash oversized promo. So we were getting both of these at the same time, essentially. If you spent the £15 on Pokemon products when this came out when on the day of Darkness Ablaze's release.
And at the same time, you would get, if you purchase the double pack from Darkness Ablaze, plus these 2 jumbo cards, amazing value.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Yeah, because they had the what do they call them? The double packs. I can't remember what we called them, but yeah, you essentially in Europe and the UK we were getting a pack of Darkness Ablaze with a pack of Rebel Clash for the price of one booster pack. So you're getting 2 booster packs for the price of one. And I think in North America it was Darkness Ablaze and Sword and Shield base set. So very good products, amazing value. So essentially you could buy 4 packs of those, which was 8 booster packs for essentially less than £16, and get these 2 promos with it as well. It's amazing value. You couldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
So very nice products. I did get quite a few of these. So I have quite a few at home. So yeah, very nice jumbos. August, Japan. We had a high class pack Shiny Star V Nessa set information revealed. So we all knew that we're going to be getting our high class set in November, and they revealed some dummy box image as well as artwork for the main box, or the sleeves, and a deck box for this Nessa box. Now, I managed to luckily get hold of one of these later on, but beautiful box. Stunning artwork, and a very popular product, as you'd expect, in Japan.
Yes.
These always are, especially if they've got a female supporter character on there. They tend to sell well in Japan. And this was no different. Very popular. I had 2 booster boxes of Shiny Star V in there as well. So worth it just for that alone, which are very difficult to get hold of, those booster boxes, as you'd expect. A retail price of 11,300 yen, and it was to be released on the 20th of November, the same day as Shiny Star V came out. So yeah, nice product. I know you definitely liked it. You ended up getting 1 or 2?
I have 2.
2. Yeah, I thought it was more than 1. Yeah. I think you still got them sealed as well, haven't you?
Yeah, and why when you stack them together, the artwork will extend as one.
Yeah, because it's on either side, isn't it? So yeah, you can put them together and you can see the full artwork, which
clever design.
Very nice design, yeah. So that's a great product reveal. Pokemon card game also had another clothing collection with Zuzu Town this time. Very, very nice line of clothing revealed. And that was very simplistic design and style, but very, very nice looking. Not over the top, but really nice. And I think it was it something to do with the V Starter decks?
Yeah, V Starter deck campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just to sort of promote that campaign of the V Starter decks coming out, wasn't it?
You had to buy 1 V Starter deck, if I'm not mistaken, and you would get. It's essentially you need, if you bought 1 of that clothing piece, you would get 1 V Starter deck or something like that. You would pay also for it, if I'm not mistaken, and one Mew or for Pikachu coin.
Yeah, I think those coins were exclusive to this promo, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the design, but the color.
yeah,
So
yeah.
very nice
Because they
campaign.
were clear
And
color. Because I think you were you were getting those coins colored based on the colored deck
yeah,
from if you were playing, I think, or were those EV coins? No, those are EV coins. I think you were getting
those were EV coins. Yeah,
based on the color of the deck you were playing with. That was a different
exactly.
campaign. But yeah, very interesting, very nice clothing line. So that was with Zuzu Town. Going back to English products, towards the end of August, we had a reveal of something very peculiar. The Kanto Power Collection was revealed for North America, for the USA and Canada. We saw these 2 boxes revealed. A bit strange, really. But in hindsight, with what happened after August, these looked quite attractive, to be fair, as evolutions
Yeah,
suddenly became very popular again. Yeah, the Kanto Powers tins, it basically looked like they were trying to get rid of evolutions packs, and they've made these boxes, which is quite common for like Walmart and Target in America.
yeah,
You see products
exactly.
revealed which are a mismatch of older products being repackaged into a new box and revealed as something, hey, this is new, with old promos in it. And we saw something similar with this. We saw there's one Kanto Power box with Slowbro and Mewtwo, with the Mewtwo Jumbo, and another one with the Dragonite Jumbo, Dragonite EX, and a Pidgeot EX. So yeah, very interesting. 39.99 was the MSRP, and people thought, who's going to be buying this for that price? 10 packs of evolutions, but proves to be a bargain after
Yeah,
the popularity surge of evolutions a little while after that. So yeah, that was a very interesting product. But that summarized August for us.
very nice.
September was a massive month, huge amounts of news and stories that came out. So, first off, we got some leaks of the Champions Path secret rares from someone who obtained the French Elite Trainer box booklet early, and they shared the images for us to see. And it shocked quite a few of us because we saw this set actually had the hyper rare Charizard VMAX, the rainbow rare, and a shiny full art Charizard V in this set, which obviously surprised a lot of people, but also gave us some indication as what to expect in Shiny Star V later on. And it also gave us some of the rainbow rare supporters that were missing from Darkness Ablaze, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Were Kabu and Piers. But yeah, the Charizards, that really caught me off guard and made me a bit humble pie, I think, because I was adamant we wouldn't see that rainbow rare Charizard in English, but we did. So I think it raised a huge amount of hype for Champions Path, and obviously meant as soon as that was revealed, I think everyone started selling out immediately of
yeah,
Champions Path products, and prices started going up as well, didn't they? Certain stores started pushing their
yeah.
prices up for products. So yeah, very interesting leak that was. What was your thought on that when you saw that?
Yeah, people were already trying to pre-order the ETB, the Elite Trainer box, when the promo was revealed.
Yeah,
Essentially, with the set reveal. But yeah, that shiny and hyper rare Charizard. Ooh,
yeah,
that was something I did not expect. There was also a possibility, but I did not expect a shiny
yeah,
Charizard V in there. Prematurely taken from the future shiny set in English, even before shiny Star V. So yeah, in Champions Path, coming back to the set, yeah, people are now starting to realize it was not Hidden Fates 2.
yeah,
It clearly wasn't, and now the Elite Trainer boxes are widely restocked at retail price. So if you still want it, I'm sure you can get a hold of one
Definitely.
for
Yeah.
retail. And on eBay, they're floated right now, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
for $50, $60. Yeah, Champion's Path. It's not Vivid Voltage was a better Champion's Path than Champion's Path itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my take on this set.
Definitely. I
Yeah,
think this was I said it from the beginning. I'll say it again. This is an underwhelming set. The only thing that made
yeah,
people popular for this set were those Charizard cards. Other than that, you take those out, and
yes.
this is Dragon Majesty 2.0, not Hidden Fates 2.0.
Even that set had more originality
Yeah,
than Champion's Path.
absolutely. I was going to say actually, Dragon.
Yeah,
I'm probably doing Dragon Majesty no justice with that, but yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So that was very interesting when we got those reveals. Sent the hype through the roof. We saw Hydreigon Darkness Ablaze store promo images revealed, which was quite interesting. There was also one with a thank you stamp on it, wasn't there? Promo.
yeah. There was only thank you promo. It was a
Yep.
store exclusive promo.
Yeah. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, and you had to order it. I think in a marketing pack kit.
Yep.
I think at that time, and yeah, yeah, it's nothing special, but it's a thank you promo to stores,
Yeah.
to have people, customers support your store, and it's a nice promo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't too keen on these promos. I don't really like the font they used for the thank you. So,
yeah, a bit off.
yeah, it looks a bit like of a stock sort of like handwriting font, and just it doesn't really appeal to me. It looks very early 90s type font face that you'd get, So,
Yeah.
yeah, nice if you like to collect stamp promos.
Yes.
But yeah, not not a huge thing. We also had another promo, which is a GameStop exclusive, but it wasn't is a promo, but it wasn't a promo. It didn't have a
Yeah.
promo stamp on it at all. It was just a normal set stamp of Center Scorch. And was it a non-hollow or Galaxy foil? I'm not sure.
It's not non-hollow.
Yeah. So I don't really get it. Again, it was a very strange. You had a few of these um, promos in GameStop, I think, didn't you? So far in
Yeah, I
Sword and
think
Shield.
Copperajah was
Yeah,
I think previously in
yeah,
there, but that one was a non-hollow because exclusive. There was a non-hollow exclusive promo,
yeah,
and well, it was to me meaningless.
yeah,
I think you could imagine, hey, it's a non-hollow, it's collectible,
yeah,
exclusive
yeah,
from that set. But this Squatch, why?
yeah. It's very strange.
It was a regular rare in this specific set,
Yeah,
Sword and Shield base set, and it is a non-hollow as a GameStop promo, and it was obviously meant for I think the raid battles,
yeah,
for the in-game. But yeah, it's so meaningless.
yeah,
I think one of the worst store promos in years.
yeah. Absolutely. And I think that's
Yeah,
enough to say about that. Really, we'll move on.
yeah,
A very important month for us was September because we had our first ever PokeGuardian podcast, and I
yes.
became part of this project. So very happy to have been involved in this from the beginning with the podcast. So yeah, really important month for us as far as the podcast were concerned. So that was the first one in September. The Charizard from the second illustration Grand Prix was confirmed to be released as a free promo card. So we got confirmation that it would start to be distributed from October 23rd when you buy 5 packs from the Pokemon Center store in Japan, similar to how the Gardevoir promo was distributed the previous year. You get 2 promo cards for each purchase of a Pokemon card game rubber playmat, set of B, which we'll mention in just a moment. But yeah, very nice promos, limited to 4 promo cards per person. And it's promo number 143 of Sword and Shield in Japan, which is S-P, as we know it. So yeah, very nice card. The artist was very happy about this. I think has the artist actually been hired to do further artwork?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think in the prize in the competition rules,
yeah,
I think it was stated you would be appointed as a illustrator at creatures.
yep,
But indeed, we don't know in what regard he will be. The previous winner of last year,
yeah,
Yu Ishida, is doing illustrations right now.
yeah.
So expect Jiro to be some fireworks, sorry, to be indeed do some more artwork
Yeah,
in the future,
that
which
would
is very
be
cool.
that would be awesome. Absolutely. Um, Pikachu VMAX promo. So, if you weren't aware, there's a Pikachu promo card campaign in Japan. If you bought a box of Astonishing Volt Tackle, you'd receive 5 promo card packs. So, sealed promo card packs, similar to what we had with S3. But these promo packs included 2 reprints of Pikachu's or normal cards. We had a holo exclusive from Soso, brand new artwork. We had a Pikachu V alternative artwork. I think it's actually a different Pikachu, a different attacks. I'm not too sure. And a Pikachu VMAX. Now, those of you who follow my YouTube channel know I went a bit crazy with this and ordered 80 packs in search of the VMAX, and only after I'd ordered I broke my number one rule. My number one rule is don't buy loose packs from Japan, and these were loose packs, even though they're bundled with cardboard around them. But I was told later on that you could feel the texture through the packs, and obviously they were weighable as well. So I ended up with 0 VMAX. There's a spoiler if you haven't seen my video, um, but yeah, this promo was super popular. It shot up in price up to 10,000 yen, I think,
Yeah,
over that weekend. I think originally the price was a fairly decent price to begin with. And then on release day, I think people started to realize that no, you haven't got a 1 in 5 chance of getting this. The seeding for the VMAX was a lot rarer in the packs.
yes.
And then the price suddenly started to shoot up. And then I think it sort of settled at around 7,000 yen, but then gone up and stabilized a bit, a slightly
I
higher
think so
mark.
now. I think it's now around 12,000 yen.
Yeah, which you'd
Stable.
expect, because
Yeah,
once the packs were no longer available, you'd expect it to start rising and settling at a higher price. So yeah,
exactly.
it's about $120 now. So still one of those, one of the few VMAXs I haven't got. The Cameron VMAX and this one are the only ones missing from my Japanese VMAX collection. But yeah, very nice promo, which was a big news story that weekend when it came out. We had the official product images for the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium collection of Zacian and Zamazenta show up. So we had a look at the amazing looking box that folds open with a gold inlay and drawers that come out. And it gave us a size comparison as well as to how big this thing would be. It's got magnetic catches that close at the top. Very nice product. Obviously, there's 2 different types of products which confused us a bit. There's this product, and then there was a elite trainer, premium elite trainer boxes. It gets very confusing, but yeah, this artwork was amazing. Seeing this actual product, it looks very premium. Having seen the product now on videos, it's a very, very solid product indeed.
And this promo, and this product, this Ultra Premium collection, I
Yep.
think the Elite Trainer Box Plus, they
Yes.
are currently delayed for certain parts in the world,
Yep.
including Europe, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
at the time of this podcast, it's still not released for many. So
Yeah.
a very cool product.
Yeah, I've had this product pre-release, pre-ordered for a while. It's still not released. I keep getting notifications from the company I ordered from that there is a delay in release. So still not released in this part of the world. In the UK, we had something very exclusive in September. It was an Eevee on the Ball game UK exclusive store Pokemon futsal promo. So Pokemon Company and the English FA have had a partnership around youth football for the last year or two. And this was part of that promotion where they released promo cards. So there are 5 in the set, Card number 1 is Pikachu, which is only obtainable if you run a youth football project, and you can apply for it by a lottery. And then these promos 2, 3, 4, and 5 are being released in game stores in the UK. We didn't know when they would be distributed. I saw the stand in the store and we realized that it will be the Gala starters with Eevee, which is proven to be the case with promo 2 being out as well. But yeah, Eevee on the ball, very popular card. Eevee's global appeal. I had so many requests from people from all over the world for this promo, and I think I ended up helping 30 odd people get hold of this promo, if not more. Yeah, crazy popularity, but a very nice promo as well, and nice to see exclusives outside of Japan. To be fair,
Yeah, I'm very very excited for these promos indeed, and like it just this year changed a lot of things. I did not expect an exclusive promo like this to come
yeah.
exclusively for the UK, for
Yeah.
England.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to mention, yeah, this was in the UK, where obviously the UK is 4 separate countries as one. And this is only available in England, but it was available in the rest of the UK if you purchase from Game Online, I believe. So some people could only obtain it online for a limited time, whereas it's available in the English game stores throughout the period and extended period after that as well until stocks ran out. So yeah, that was a very nice promo indeed. In Japan, we had a VMAX special set coming out in October, and it was revealed that it would include a Camarant VMAX, which had never been seen before, new alternate artworks of Cinderace VMAX as well. So that product was came out in October the 23rd. Very good price product. And it came with a promo pack in the product where you would get one exclusive VMAX with 3 energy cards that matched that Pokemon's type, essentially. And yeah, Camarant VMAX was one of those. It was a colorless, so you got water energy with that one because it was closely tied to water. But yeah, it included 8 booster packs in that product, including every set that was released up until then in Japan. So nice product, nice reveal of what was expected in that set. We also had the B rubber playmat reveal. Very nice artwork of B in a stance in a battle with her Pokemon standing behind her, all braced, ready to go into battle with her. Great pose. There's a box available as well, a deck box, a long storage box, and some deck shields as well. Great artwork, and I think this is quite a popular product as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and this product was meant for new players, you know.
Yep.
So hey, you have a deck box, playmat, card storage box, everything to just start and play.
Yeah.
Excluding the cards and the deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an amazing product. I wish it did contain a promo or something, but you can't have them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, amazing product.
Yeah, it's a very nice quality product. We then had a very strange product that we saw emerge in Australia, which would then later be revealed to be available in North America as well. It was a Small and Mighty premium collection where we saw another of the. It was from the Tag All Stars, wasn't it? Set this Togepi,
Yes.
Cleffa, and Jigglypuff GX artwork. So yeah, so this alternate artwork, and you got a big pin badge with the 3 of them on it, and a sticker, I think. I'm not sure about the
No,
sticker. I think that was just in the box design.
it's a keyring.
It's a keyring. That was it. Keyring and a coin with it as well. 110 Australian dollars, which is about 80 US dollars. So it's quite a high premium price product, but it did come with 10 packs, didn't it? So
still overpriced.
Still overpriced for what it was, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I think in America, though, it did retail a lot less, and it was one of those. I think it might have been a Black Friday deal or something, where it's discounted from the MSRP. But
I
yeah, that
think
was
that
a in.
was Jirachi. I think that was Jirachi GX.
Oh yes, I think you're right.
If I'm not mistaken, indeed. Yes.
Yeah, so that was a weird product. Let's just put it that way. But going on to something that was a seriously good product, the Zacian V League Battle Deck was revealed. So earlier in the year, we had we had the Pikachu Zekrom Battle Deck, the Charizard Reshizard Battle Deck, and the Zacian V is similar vein. This deck was dominates the format, ADP and Zacian, and we got it in a battle deck. I just couldn't believe it when this product was revealed. Stunning product. Really continues a trend of the Pokemon Company International trying to put really playable, super powerful cards in players' hands at an affordable price. Great product. 60 card deck. You get two Zacian V. You get the ADP GX tag team, as well as amazing staple cards in there as well. And you get the code to play this card deck online as well.
Yes.
So very appropriate for current climate where there isn't any official play happening. It's all online. You can actually play with this deck online. Great for people who just want to get into the game and play online and have a
Exactly.
super powerful deck. So yeah, awesome product, awesome price, $24.99 MSRP. Just stellar. Yeah, I don't know what else we can say about it really.
Yeah, same story as the other League Battle decks. Amazing value. Just I hope they continue, and they will continue this trend next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, final bit of what we had in September. Very busy month, like I said. 2020 Player Ceremony promo was revealed. So, do you want to tell us a bit about this? It's a
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
artwork.
COVID happened.
Yep.
So yeah, I think people with at least one championship. You have like CP, I think it was CP and organized and Play Pokemon International,
Yep.
and they have an equivalent of that in Japan called CSP.
Yep.
And if you got at least one CSP, you would get a Professor Research promo card,
Yep.
Magnolia, with I think was a stamp on there as well. Yeah, stamp on there, Pokemon Championship Series 2020, and how many 30 CSP for the Play Ceremony promo.
Yep.
And yeah, these cards tend to be somewhat pricey.
Yeah.
I think this is a very nice promo card, and you have to play for it in order
Yes.
to obtain it. So and that's one factor that would make this card quite desirable, because you can't buy it from a you can't obtain it from a pack. No, it's really a trophy, not a trophy card, but an event card. And yes, very cool card. I wish I I lived in Japan and played,
Yeah.
because the artwork is just amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing more to add.
Yeah. Stunning artwork. Had
Yeah.
so much going on in it. Very nice card indeed. So that was a very, very busy September. October was another busy month on PokeGuardian, and we had a reveal of the Miss Magius and Sabrina and the Bryson Man Pokemon promo cards revealed. So these cards were revealed as promos 141 and 142 respectively. Miss Magius and Sabrina and Bryson. Sabrina and Bryson, they're completely different new cards and were not treated as the previously banned versions that we'd seen earlier in the year. So very nice looking cards. Again, the Pokemon card gym distribution, which were distributed from October the 10th onwards. Moving on, we had the Mel alternate artwork of IndieDV Champions League promo revealed. So this was the artwork that we'd seen earlier in the Taiwanese and Hong Kong set Promise Power, which were exclusive at the time to the Taiwanese and Hong Kong set, now released as a Japanese championship season promo. It was given out as a prize card during the Champions League 2021 Yokohama event. That's pretty much all we need to say about this card, wasn't it? Was there anything interesting? I think it was delayed because of obviously the pandemic.
Exactly. Yeah. Because new promos were called 2021 with the stamp. And this price is also a little bit pricey.
Yes.
Because there weren't a lot of players at that specific event.
Yes, so the limited numbers, very limited more than usual of these cards handed out. So very difficult to get hold of this card. Absolutely. We then also had the Galarian Zigzagoon, which was a Champions League 2021 Yokohama promo. This one was given out to the participants at the Champions League 2021 Yokohama event, and this had the right stamp on it. It said 2021 instead of 2020. Yes. It was revealed. So it was revealed in the live stream, but I think it was limited to the number of players at that tournament, I think. And I remember this going for quite a reasonable price as well. I think a super playable card. And it was going for a pretty penny because it was hollow, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this was before Shiny Stock came.
Yeah.
This was the only hollow Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon.
Yeah.
And it's very, like our translator, Antoine Boulet, Tuanle.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, 2,600 players.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen this promo anywhere else outside of this event.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, of course. It's
so
a championship promo.
Very difficult to get hold of. Very good
Very
price.
difficult to get, exactly. Yeah.
We also had Vivid Voltage Thank You promos revealed in October. Now, these were... most of them were Mad Party. Well, there were some Mad Party cards in here, but some really nice artwork. Similar to the Hydreigon Thank You promo. These had thank you stamps on them. And they were, I think we saw this leaked from South America, didn't we, the image?
Yeah, first, indeed.
Yeah.
And these were obviously meant to be, before COVID happened, to be regular league promos and League Cup and Challenge, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not confirmed, but we just all know that would have been league promos, like we all know.
Yeah, definitely.
Poltergeist and indeed Mr. Rhyme and Bunnaby and all league promos.
Definitely. Yeah. So we saw that revealed. So that was interesting cards as well. Moving on, we had this is a really interesting reveal. Was Tag All Stars and Ultra Genesis were getting reprinted and re-released in Japan, and there was a free full art supporter promo card for the box purchase coming as well, for which was revealed at the same time. But we didn't know what the full art supporter was for Single Strike, Rapid Strike. But this reprint of these two sets was really interesting because we weren't really expecting... We don't really see reprints of older sets in Japan too often. So this is quite an interesting thing. And you sure saw shops suddenly flash selling boxes of Tag All-Star at really low prices because they had to get rid of their original stock, didn't they, before the new stock came in. So suddenly prices they're doing fire sales to get rid of boxes for 4,000 yen before the new stock came in, because they could give out promo cards of, I think it was ADP with a stamp
ADP.
on it.
Cherish Ball. Yeah,
and a Cherish Ball, which is super playable as well. So 2 super playable cards as promo cards with a promo stamp on. And I think you got the ADP if you bought the box of Ultra Genesis, and you got the Cherish Ball if you bought a box of Tag All-Stars. So, interesting promo. campaign.
Yeah.
And very strange. But yeah, it's called a GX reboot campaign accordingly.
Yeah,
So yeah,
you can still buy both sets at retail price right now.
yeah,
So
yeah, they're
get
still
it.
readily available. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely say if you, I think Tag All Stars will age quite well, being a high class set.
Yeah.
Always do, so yeah, very worthwhile getting hold of that. So that was very interesting news. We had the Sword and Shield VMAX special set officially revealed. We talked about how the Cameron had been revealed the previous month and with a Cinderace alternate art, but this also revealed that Delmice was getting a VMAX in this set and Morpeko was getting an alternate art as well, which made up the 4 promos that were possible out of the promo pack. Very nice box set. You got 1 pack of every set that had come out for this era of Sword and Shield up until this day, including Legendary Heartbeat in here as well, and Volt Tackle. So yeah, very nice box, very affordable, and sold out very quickly. 1,780 yen, so like $18 for this box. Amazing starter product if you just wanted to get into Japanese cards, or if you just wanted a pack of every booster pack sealed for this era. Is a great product to buy. I personally opened a few of these. Really enjoyed opening this. To be fair, one of the bargain products, I think, Japanese products of the year. Excellent product. So, yeah. And those promos are still the Cameron promo
Yeah.
and Delmice promo are going for more than what the box is worth, if you can get them. So yeah, very nice product indeed. We then had our second futsal promo revealed, which was the Grokey card, which I managed to get hold of the day it came out. We've got some pictures up on PokeGuardian of the actual card itself. Very nice card. Again, very popular, but it also did confirm our suspicions that the other 3 promos in this set were going to be the Galar starters, starting with Grokey. So we're expecting to see Score Bunny and Sobble very soon, but they haven't been revealed as of yet. Moving on, Coco movie promo was revealed, and the Pokemon movie Coco illustration contest was announced. This one was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice promo, but the contest was very, very nice as well.
Yeah.
So essentially, what you got was a silhouette of Coco and Zarude, and then it was up to you to fill in the rest of the image yourself. So color it in and do a background to enter this competition. So, and I like the way that there's a director's award, a creatures award, and a parent and child award. So very nice competition. And it was open to people outside of Japan as well, wasn't it? For a change.
Yeah, there was also a section for Twitter.
Yeah.
People could submit their works indeed. I think at Twitter, and you'll get an award, a Twitter award.
Yeah.
And the grand prize winner would get. I think the 3 other winners. The grand prize.
Yep.
Now, what was it again? The Director's Award, Creature Award,
Yep.
and Parent and Child Award.
Yeah.
I think these 3 would get a jumbo card.
Yep.
Of the Coco illustration.
Yep.
And I think this one was the jumbo card that you designed, if I'm not mistaken. So that's even nicer,
Yeah.
And that regular promo card of Coco, I think he's the first ever. No, I think the second human Pokemon card to be given out. So it's also very cool.
Yeah.
He's a human.
Yes.
That can be played. So it's even he's legal to play. So it's very cool.
Yeah, very cool card indeed. So that was a very nice competition. We had the starter set VMAX Venusaur and VMAX Blastoise decks revealed, as well as a competitive triple starter set revealed. Great decks to complement. Basically, we'd already had a Charizard VMAX earlier in the year with a Grimmsnarl VMAX deck, and these were for now obviously Venusaur and Blastoise. And there's a triple deck which would also include the Charizard VMAX deck as well. We didn't get an alternate art Charizard, but the set number did change when it came out later. But yeah, the artwork was revealed for this set. We saw the cards. Some really nice products in here. We had essentially confirmed a new boss's order, which was very nice. Lysandra this time, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lysander, indeed. Boss Sword Lysander, yes.
Yeah. And we had a very nice Celebi artwork.
Menifee.
And a few other cards as well, including some promos you got with the triple battle starter set.
Lugia, that was a pre-release card, Genesect from Legendary Heartbeat, Suicune, and Heatran from the same set. So.
Yeah, so some very nice products revealed for this set that was obviously coming out in December.
Exactly.
We also had the special box Pokemon Center Kanazawa Memorial opening memorial box revealed, as well as the promo card. And now this box, insane value,
yes,
4,640 yen, but the number of packs you got in here, the promos you got, and obviously you got 4 packs of Shiny Star V in there as well. This is a no-brainer. If you could get hold of this, you certainly should have done. The artwork was stunning on the deck shields and the box itself, and you got some beautiful promos in there as well of Pikachu, Sobble, and Milotic, which were obviously the store mascots. So very nice sets indeed. And it was retailing at ridiculous money, wasn't it, after it was released?
Yeah, and it's being restocked for February next year. But indeed, this box, it has everything. It has exclusive promos, Shiny Star V, many first year packs of Sword and Shield, the main sets, deck sleeves. It's just a winner of a product.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is one of the alongside the VMAX box from Japan with the what was called again, the VMAX collection with the Cinderace and Cramorant and Delmice VMAX. This one and that one are, I think, the best products released so far in Japan this year. It blew my mind how beautiful these products are. These will age amazingly, and if they continue to release such products, I'm a happy man.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Quality product indeed. Okay, we had a GX box revealed as well, collection box, which was a Jirachi GX collection box, North America again. This one was similar to the box we saw in Australia in the previous month, but this one featured Jirachi, Zakariya, and Decidueye promos. The Jirachi was a full art, again, from Tag All-Stars, which hadn't been released before. And it was released as an alternate art of Jirachi GX. I think this was released in November, and it was part of a sort of flash November sale where it was MSRP of $49.99, but it's available for $20, I think.
Yeah, Black Friday item.
Yeah, for Black Friday, and I think scalpers targeted this box hard because, but yeah, it was one of those that was difficult to get hold of, put it that way. A lot of people did target this box.
Yes.
But yeah, at the full price, we were laughing at this product, but at $20, it was probably worth a punt, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. At the time, even now, Evolutions is $15 a pack. So almost everything is free.
Yeah, absolutely. So very nice product at that price. We also got a reveal of the Alakazam V box, which is going to be coming out in the new year, January 8th, $20 MSRP, and it'll feature Alakazam V. Not really much else to say about that. 4 packs, oversized card in there as well.
Yeah.
And we'll see that coming out in the new year.
Very cool product.
Yeah, very nice. And obviously going to be very popular Pokemon as well.
Yeah, fan favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyone. Yeah.
We had next, the Shiny Box Crobat V was officially revealed as well, to contain Shiny Crobat V. So that had a release date of Christmas Day, and it was 3,800 yen product. But I think is a very good quality product, to be fair. But yeah, more of that a bit later. But we had the reveal of it, as well as some official photos of the box, demonstrating that it's a double deck box, and the promo cards that you'd be getting in there as well as the 6 booster packs. So that was at the end of October. And we also had the reveal on the 30th of October of Hop's Daily Routine, Bede's Decision, and Marnie's Practice, which were trainer card collections. Now, these were fantastic products. Essentially, they are 4-pocket collection folders. You get a signed promo card with a signature of each of the trainers, supporters, and an alternate art promo card of that said supporter as well. Very nice product. The artwork is then extended in full art on the actual collection folders themselves, and you got some packs in the product as well. I think you got Infinity Zone, Astonishing Volt Tackle, Explosive Walker, and Legendary Heartbeat in this. So 4 packs, 1,800 yen suggested price, and obviously that Marnie one was super popular and was sold out instantly. When it was available. It came out November 20th. So that was all of our October news. Okay, so November started with a Snorlax Vivid Voltage store promo reveal. So similar to other store promos, we got a regular size Snorlax that was revealed to be distributed from certain stores. In the UK, it was W.H. Smith. That was finally confirmed, but we had it revealed from Playscape Games. That we'd be getting it from W.H. Smith, but it was also available from the regular stores that you'd normally obtain them from in France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and I believe the Netherlands as well. You managed to get yourself one, didn't you?
Yeah, the Pikachu, you mean?
The Snorlax.
The Snorlax, yes.
Yeah.
Snorlax. I managed to obtain them. And these are one of my favorite promos, store promos in a long time.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love this one. I managed to get hold of 2. I ended up having to get them off eBay. But yeah, I think the Galaxy foil on this particular card just suits it so well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, looks amazing. We also had the Pikachu V Vivid Voltage oversized store promo. Again, similar distribution to what we've had previously with the oversized promos, Game in the UK. But yeah, it's a very nice oversized, I think, and it's going to be extremely popular. Love the card, and I think the Vivid Voltage symbol goes really well on this Pikachu card. I think it just pops really well. Yeah, one of my favorite oversized cards, I think. Again, very good choice. Moving on, we had a very interesting card reveal. So the Pokemon Center now shipped to Canada, and to celebrate the fact, they revealed a special delivery Pikachu card, which is available to USA and Canada Pokemon Center online store customers when they purchase $20 worth of products online for a limited time while supplies lasted. You got this holo foil, special delivery Pikachu. Stunning card. Very popular. I'm sure you'd agree, wouldn't you?
Yeah, shocked again.
Yeah.
just like the EV on the ball, and it's amazing promo. What do we need to say more?
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, and I think it surprised all of us. But following on from this, we also got when people got the premium collection of the Sword and Shield premium collection of Zacian and Zamazenta, they had the player's guide in there, which showed the special delivery Charizard promo, which we don't know how it's going to get distributed, but there was a picture of that in the list of promos in the folder. The Charizard set promo 75, but no idea when we're going to get it, to be fair. So watch this space. As soon as we know when it's available, we'll let you guys know. And the final thing for November was a well-rounded musician Pokemon the Movie Coco limited CD promo was revealed. Really amazing artwork. This is Japanese exclusive when you buy the CD for a limited time. And it was it features, I'm probably not going to say this name right, Taiku Okazaki, who's a conductor, I believe, of the music, wasn't he?
Yeah, producer,
of the movie, and the illustration was done by the chief animator of the movie, which is Hirotaka Marufuji. It's SP promo 119, and I think it's going to be a very, very nice promo to get hold of if you can. Obviously, very limited availability, and it's just a nice story behind it as well, of being the composer of the actual movie featured in the card, and the illustration by the chief animator. So very nice promo card. But that's rounded up November for us.
Yes, and you can still buy this CD product if you want.
Yes, if you're listening to this podcast soon after it's gone up, this CD's still available to purchase with the limited edition with this promo. So if you act quick enough, you can still grab it.
Yes.
Okay, so we finally move into December. So most of this has been covered in our recent podcast, but we'll quickly go over this with you as well. December, we had the announcement that staff pre-release promos have been temporarily paused. Some sites did reveal that there was going to be a permanent discontinuation of staff promos, but it was revealed officially that these are temporarily on pause, which makes absolute sense considering that play and organize events are currently not taking place. So we do anticipate that potentially seeing staff promos returning in the future, but we don't know when. But we'd anticipate it's when organized play returns and pre-releases are being held in local game stores. We had something revealed on Christmas Day. Cynthia Extra Battle Day promo card and Extra Battle Day rubber playmat were revealed. So the promo itself is obviously going to be rewarded to anyone taking part in Extra Battle Day tournament. Last year's Extra Battle Day tournament included sealed promo packs, which included Acerola, alternate art, Lily alternate art, and a Guzma alternate art. This year it's Cynthia alternate art, which is obviously now out of standard play, but is expanded format, isn't it? Isn't that right?
Yes, it's an alternate art promo, indeed, with the same regulation mark.
Yeah.
It doesn't extend the expanded because it's the same regulation mark.
So yes, so it won't be legal for standard play, standard format, only expanded format. And the rubber playmat itself was based off the original Pokemon tins that we had here in the West in English language, didn't we? We had the small tins which had their artwork that matched up together.
Yeah, the Kanto Friends mini tin.
That's it, yeah. So this amazing artwork is now being reproduced as a rubber playmat, which I'm sure Japanese fans are going to be extremely happy to get because it was very adorable artwork.
These tins are very, very popular in Japan because indeed they are illustrated by Naoki Saito, which is a superstar artist in Japan at this point. So indeed, I think this playmat could prove to be very, very expensive.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very desirable playmat indeed.
Yeah.
So there was that. So the Pokemon the movie Coco illustration contest winner was announced. So the winner was Directors Award. The winner was Nayabi Naya-san, which is a very nice artwork featuring, is it Flygon in the background?
Yeah, Flygon.
Yeah, Flygon and Celebi in the forefront, as well as obviously Zarude and Coco, which were requirements of the image itself. So yeah, great artwork. Creatures Award went to artist Usamuru's. Again, this was a very nice, beautiful looking backdrop, and fantastically coloured. Very nice shadow drop on that. The Parent and Child Award was Dad's. And you can tell it was beautifully coloured by a young child, but a lot of detail put in the background by the parent as well. You can see,
Yeah.
so you can tell that's a combined piece of work, very nicely done. And there was a Twitter special award for arc blurrings. This looks stunning. I love the drop shadow on this, the way the sunlight is coming through
Exactly.
the forest. But yeah, you can see all these images on PokeGuardian. I'd recommend you come and have a look at them. But some really nice entries and some very worthwhile artwork. You can see all the entries on here as well. So that was very nice. Dozens of PSA graded Pokemon cards worth thousands of dollars were stolen during a house robbery in the Netherlands. Again, we covered this on the last podcast. Very saddening news, but I think it just sort of tells everyone just to be a bit careful about how you organize trades. We talk a lot more about it in the last podcast, as I said. But sad story of graded Pokemon cards being stolen and the owner of them being locked in a wardrobe and who had to wait for the police to come and release them. So, yeah. And I'm not sure that the perpetrators have been caught, and I don't think they have they?
No news yet.
No news. So still open investigation there. The Pokemon card game will be featured in the Japanese magazine Illustration. So this is very interesting. I know that Mitsuhiro Arita has been tweeting about this, and it's obviously been tweeted publicly as well now that this magazine is going to be coming out in January the 18th in Japan. Mitsuhiro Arita and numerous other artists have featured in it. Arita-san has done the cover, stunning looking cover for this magazine. Can't wait to see it, to be fair. Really interesting to see an insight of what's going to be included in this magazine, to be fair. From my understanding, there's going to be work from lots of participating illustrators, including one of my favorites, Soso. So
yes.
I'm really need to get hold of this. I've been desperately trying to get it from Amazon, but it's not available for international buyers at the moment. So hopefully I'll get my hand on a copy of this.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Indeed, it will be heavily focused on illustrations, of course.
Yeah.
But there are indeed various interviews. Mr. Arita will have his interview. Satoru Nagaya, the Creatures art director.
Yeah.
Yu Nishida, the previous illustration Grand Prix winner.
Yeah.
And there are also artists from outside of Pokemon that will draw their style of Pokemon. So that's a first. That's very exciting, if you may ask. And these are not the artists that are amateurs. These are professionals that have been featured on movies, big names. And these are not jokes. And that's very exciting, if you may ask. I personally don't know most of them, but I did search up some of these artists, and wow.
Yeah.
I truly hope, yes, that's my only wish.
Yeah.
I don't care for the cards. Yeah, I do care for the cards, that's a lie, but I truly hope they will release a Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield art book.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the last one from X and Y, the 20th anniversary illustration art book. It was amazing book. And I truly hope for the 25th anniversary, release that art book, please, because I want to see the full artwork of the cards. And and high quality. Um, that's it. That's my only hope for the 25th anniversary. I'm sure that next year will be great, but that if that book will get released, I will be super happy. We don't know. I don't need the promo. Many people even now with this magazine, is there a promo in this magazine? No,
Yeah,
there isn't. There
yeah,
isn't. And I think that's good because everyone that loves the artwork will have a chance
exactly.
to,
Yeah,
to have this magazine for a great price. And again, I hope it comes at least an art book, a full art book by Creatures. And that's my very, very wish.
yes. Well, hopefully it'll come soon. So yes, that's available. Like I said, it'll be available from January the 18th. And I think there's a US site that if you follow PokeGuardian Twitter, there was a US site doing pre-orders for it for US customers as well. So
Yeah,
check that out on PokeGuardian.
it was called Kino Kuniya USA.
Yeah. So if you want to pre-order it in America, you can do. So yeah. Okay. Last bit of article from 2020 is S5A Matchless Fighters Clara and Avery set was revealed. So a special product called Matchless Fighters Clara and Avery set will be released on March the 19th. We've seen the artwork for it. It's going to cost 11,500 yen. Similar to the Marnie box we got for Legendary Heartbeat and the Nessa box we got for Shiny Star V. But this artwork's quite interesting. Features Clara and Avery. Looks like they're having a picnic. And it's got some very interesting Pokemon on there, which might give us a hint as to what's going to happen with Matchless Fighters as far as cards might be concerned. So you're going to get 2 Matchless Fighters booster boxes with this, 2 deck sleeves featuring Clara and deck sleeve featuring Avery. You'll get the deck box and a card storage box. So it's interesting you're actually getting 2 deck sleeve sets with this rather than just the one. And I think it's a
Yeah.
double deck box as well. So slightly different from what we've seen in the other boxes. So yeah, very interesting product coming out 19th of March. And that is our year in review. I hope you guys have enjoyed this podcast. It's been definitely interesting looking back at the last year and how much news we've covered. And I think it's a huge testament to Zakariya and the work put in at PokeGuardian for delivering all this news to all of us. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all the effort put in from Zakariya
Thank you.
getting the news to all of us. So yeah, follow us on PokeGuardian Podcast. We obviously do summarize what we do every month on PokeGuardian, and keep a close tab of the PokeGuardian website, pokeguardian.com, and PokeGuardian Twitter accounts. And you can also watch some videos of Pokemon Japanese product openings over on my channel on PokéTaj YouTube channel. And I'm on Twitter as well at PokéTaj. So hope you've enjoyed listening to our podcast, and thank you for all your love and support over the year and the support you've shown to this podcast since we started a few months ago. Hope you have a wonderful new year, and we'll be back with some more podcasts for you in 2021. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.